Hello everybody, welcome back to another Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel Closer Look video. My name is Silvokiji, and welcome to TheZoneGamingGo. So, yeah, we're going to be doing Toon Black Luster Soldier, one of the Toon cards that we promised, well, yeah, actually, we didn't give a specifics, actually. But, yeah, one of the Toon cards that we're supposed to talk about after talking about and looking at a closer look at Toon World. I'm joined once again by Rohawk.
Hello, everyone. Nice to meet you guys again.
And we're going to discuss this ultra rare card. Now, we're only going to talk about a couple of support cards for Black Luster Soldier or Toon Black Luster Soldier, but one thing I gotta say about this card is I love the design. This is one of my favorite designs. Like, honestly, can I save this? Can I save this card?
I mean, you can just bookmark it. It does look like it does look good. It looks like he's smirking, like he's just being cocky or something like that.
You can see the little face he has in there. It's so cool. So, Toon Black Luster Soldier is an 8-star warrior Toon effect Earth attributed. Why do I say it like that? Earth attributed monster. 3,000 attack, 2,500 defense, so it's pretty good standard attack points. His effect is as follows: cannot be normal summon or set. Must first be special summon from your hand by tributing Toon monsters from your hand or field. Your mic is messing up. Whose total levels equal 8 or more. While you control Toon World and your opponent controls no Toon monsters, this card can attack directly. Once per turn, if you control Toon World, you can target one card on the field, banish it. Also, this card cannot attack the turn it is activated. So this kind of reminds me of the other Black Luster Soldier, I think it's the beginning? I don't really quite know what his effects are, but it kind of reminds me a little bit of it. I guess because the whole banish thing he got going for him. I might be completely wrong about his effect, but that's what kind of followed.
I do think that is a pretty unique thing he has. I don't know if the original actually had that ability to
That's
do.
the thing. I honestly can't remember, and I'm not gonna look it up. So, but one thing I gotta say is pretty special about this Toon character or Toon monster. Well, damn. Is the fact that you have to tribute Toon monsters from your hand or field whose total levels equal 8 or more. So this means that you can actually like get rid of cards like in your hand that is a Toon monster, or you can do it in itself. Like if you have two Toon Black Luster Soldiers in your hand, you can just tribute one of them that you have in your hand and just play Toon Black Luster Soldier. And by the funny part about this, that this is considered a special summon. This is not your normal summon. So which means you can do this probably, you have a decent amount of cards in your hand, 2 Black Luster Soldiers, probably 2, you know, if you just got the good hand and everything, just kind of coming out.
If you don't want to include like cards that negate the summoning ability, but you know. But yeah, pretty much 2.
Now,
if you have,
go ahead.
No, it depends. If you have 5 to 6 cards, you could probably do up to 3 actually. If you have all 3 Black Luster Soldiers and then 3 level 8 monsters. If you have 6 cards in your hands, that is.
Now I will say too that you do not need Toon World to access like his summoning, but it's probably a good idea to actually have Toon World on the field.
Yeah, because without Toon World, you can't attack, honestly.
And that's an amazing attribute. A 3,000 point monster attacking directly. Now, this card can be destroyed by battle. So without Toon Kingdom, you're gonna have that that downside there that this card can't be destroyed by battle. 3,000 attacks though, and it is affected by a built card effects and everything. But with this whole banish card ability, where you can target one card on the field and banish it, this allows him to banish certain cards that might interrupt the combo or chain your opponent might actually end up doing. This is like kind of like one of the main things that using this card is good for your Toons. Now, one of the things I want to talk about with Toon Black Luster Soldier is utilizing that Toon rollback, the support card for the Toon cards. Target one Toon monster you control, and it can make a second attack during each battle phase this turn. This allows this card to actually attack up to 2 times, and this is 6,000 points of damage to your opponent, which is pretty deadly, especially when the fact that if you do play Toon Black Luster Soldier, you're most likely going to be playing another card as well. Remember, this is a special summon, not a normal summon, so you will be able to play an additional card as a normal summon. And with the Toon deck, I'm pretty sure you're going to have more than one Toon monster on the field or in the hand at the time. But you need that Toon World or that Toon Kingdom to actually, benefit a lot from this ability. Now, it's not going to really stop you from summoning this Toon Blackluster Soldier. I will say too that even if you don't have Toon World on the field, Toon Blackluster Soldier is a pretty good card to have because it gives you like, okay, maybe I can wait until I get Toon World on the field. So let me go ahead and special summon this guy, wait a little bit, and then hopefully by the time they may or may not destroy this card, I can set up my stuff.
Wait, another thing I'd like to add is that also though, even though he does have the ability to banish, and he can't attack when he uses that effect though. So if you ever did summon him, you could always just use the effect, honestly, or you could just do nothing. It's really up to you, honestly.
Yeah, depending there if you're going up against a monster that is way too powerful for you to deal with and doesn't really have cannot be destroyed by battle effect, then yeah, I would say going for the banish is good. That's kind of how Blackluster Soldier gets his stuff done. Like he's either gonna slice through the opposition or he's gonna banish you. And if he banish you, you're not coming back. You're done. You're done. You're not coming unless you're playing with DD Dimensionals and I think they grab. Yeah, that's a different story.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. But yeah, do you have anything to add with Toon Blackluster Soldier? I think we kind of walked through most of the stuff about him. We can say pros and cons. Pros, card is really powerful, pretty diverse effect as well. Like you don't really need the effect, but I mean, as a Toon deck, it'll benefit because I believe the strongest card in the Toon deck is an Attack 3000. I believe the other card is Blue Eyes Toon Dragon, and they're both at 3000 attack. So it's like this is kind of like the pinnacle of the Toon deck at this point. So banishing something is really good.
Yeah, pretty much. He's pretty much the most powerful. I would say he's probably the best Toon card available right now because of its.
That makes sense.
Because of his ability and because of his attack power.
Now, I would say a con for Toon Blackluster Soldier is that I will say without Toon World not utilizing his full capability, he will just come out as 3 attack, and he does not have a negate. So, does Toon Kingdom? Let me go back to Toon Kingdom because I forgot the effect already. Okay, here we go. So if you play Toon Kingdom with Toon Blackluster Soldier, you basically give him that cannot be destroyed by battle, and you give him that cannot be destroyed by card effects. So that's how you make Toon Blackluster Soldier. You're basically your what do you call that? What do you call it? Your god? What do you call it? Trump card? Dang, what do we call it? Man, I can't remember. Whatever, the card that you use to carry the game for you. That's the card he's going to be called. So with Q Kingdom, you can kind of create a very deadly monster with Toon Blackluster Soldier because your opponent's going to be scared. If they can't bring out a monster that has high enough attack power, they can't kill you anyway. And then if they do try to kill you and you survive, you can just banish it with the ability of Blackluster Soldier. It's just very difficult to actually fight against them. I mean, I guess that the only con I could think of is without Toon World, you're only half power. So that's basically the con about literally every Toon card that exists, sadly. I think Rohawk's mic is starting to mess up just a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and conclude this video. There's not really much to say about Toon Blackluster Soldier, but thank you for listening. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoy playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, and have a good night.